Jo Leute, was geht? Freunde, April. Okay, sorry, ich weiß, es ist mittlerweile nicht mehr der 1. April. Aber wir werden uns heute mal 25 Videospiele anschauen, die am 1. April einen Prank gemacht haben. Und ich kann euch eine Sache aus dem Kopf direkt sagen. Wahrscheinlich wird es in diesem Video vorkommen. Es gab mal eine Zeit in dem Spiel Rocket League, dass jeder, der mindestens oder der 2 Tore Rückstand hat, automatisch gerage-quittet ist. Egal, ob es in einem Competitive-Match ist oder in einem normalen Match. Also ich weiß nicht, ob Competitive damals gab. Aber man ist auf jeden Fall gerage-quittet. Und das war ziemlich cool, weil man hat so ziemlich schnell XP gesammelt und vielleicht eine Truhe bekommen. Und das hat ziemlich schnell funktioniert, muss ich sagen. Aber ja, ich bin sehr gespannt, welche 25 Spiele es sind. Wir schauen uns ganz auf dem Kanal von T5G an. Lasst ihm natürlich auch Liebe da. Abonniert den Kanal von mir, abonniert seinen Kanal, lasst ein Like und ein Abo da. Und ich würde sagen, let's go mit dem Video.
Players logged in on April 1st. The last thing they were expecting was to step outside their homes and have mobs fall in love with them. But Mojang didn't stop there. There are 105 creepers in a hole, and the game will take you to Mines Creeper.
Was? Was?
Parody of the classic game that fully worked. All this effort for...
LOL? Davon wusste ich nichts. Das ist ja cool. Ey, wir hatten gerade den 1. April. Ey, ich hätte so gerne die Aprilscherze getestet.
An Easter egg less than 1% of players would ever know about. They weren't as confused as Battlefield 1 fans who opened the game on April Fools and found this unicorn in the desert. While riding around, you could hear a random voice talking to you, only to realize it was the unicorn.
Ever ridden a unicorn before?
In 2021,
Einfach geil. Einfach so ein Einhorn, das am 1. April in Battlefield 1 gekommen ist. Geil.
the Among Us account posted this image of an imposter as a horse, captioned, "What if?" By then, April Fools had already passed, but that would change next year. When the holiday rolled around again, we were all introduced to Among Us Horse Edition. And I can't be the only one
Oh mein Gott.
who wants this as a separate mode.
Wie geil. Einfach so Pferde, Among Us Pferde. Das ist cursed. Das ist wirklich cursed.
Okay? A pretty simple joke, but not even close to a detail that trolled everyone in PUBG.
PUBG? Okay, Pass hat PUBG gemacht.
Players noticed a new game mode in the menu screen called Monster Chicken Royale. In the match, everything seemed normal until they realized a giant chicken was heading straight for them with a massive health bar.
He's coming right to
Ey, das ist ja mal ein geisteskrank geiler Modus. Schade, dass es nur an einem Tag ist.
where we landed. What is this? Were you here stopping?
Ein Riesenhuhn.
What the hell? It's
Oh
just
mein
Final?
Gott.
What the hell kind of demon is this?
Ich glaube, da versucht man als Team ihn einfach zu zerstören, dieses Huhn.
Payback after being trolled by their own
Valorant.
players. They released a player card, Rainfall, but a bug caused it to be extra wide in the loading screen, and the community went crazy over it, calling it Widejoy and laughing at the devs for a silly mistake. But when Riot went to fix it, they were devastated and got hashtag #KeepWidejoy trending in protest. Luckily, April Fools was right around the corner, and so to embrace the joke, Valorant made her real with the Widejoy mode.
Oh mein Gott.
But no one could have predicted what Ubisoft was working on in 2012 when they dropped a trailer for the next game, Assassin's Creed Connect.
Warte mal. Assassin's Creed? Am 1. April haben die einen Trailer für Kinect rausgehauen. Das ist dieses Teil, was mit Infrarotstrahlung, also ihr braucht keine Fernbedienung, eure Bewegung steuert quasi den Controller. Oh mein Gott. Ey, aber das wäre cool. Irgendwie würde es Bock machen.
If it was real, but this April Fool's gag wasn't even by the devs at all. A group of fans just wanted to prank everyone, and the fake trailer is still fooling people to this day. But millions of players are terrified when Warzone changed the main playlist to totally normal BR. When they loaded in, everything was fine until they jumped out the plane and had no parachute.
What's happening?
Oh mein Gott, niemand hat einen Fallschirm. Niemand hat Fallschirm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ach so, man lebt trotzdem. Oh, geiler Prank, geiler Prank. Das würde die Matches so viel interessanter machen, weil man einfach abspringt und dann landet man direkt da, wo man will. Man ist viel schneller am Boden.
fall damage was also turned off, but it only got more chaotic when explosives started turning enemies into birds. And that's still not as absurd as the fake trailer that caused Witcher fans to lose their minds. After the release of Wild Hunt, players pointed out how buggy the horse was and demanded an explanation for Roach's behavior. Well, it got one in the form of a behind-the-scenes video. In it, the head of the bug creation department reveals that Roach is mocapped by 2 devs in a costume.
Genau, das wurde in einem Motion Capturing Suit gemacht einfach. Geil.
But no one is known for April Fool's jokes quite like Razor.
Was? Razor? Razor? Was habt ihr getan? Was hast du getan am 1. April? Razer, kannst du mir das kurz beantworten? Ha? Hallo? Hallo? Ja, was habt ihr getan am 1. April? Okay, ich guck zu. Was habt ihr gemacht?
They make fake products every year, and in 2021, they announced Razor Rapunzel, a dye product to make your hair look RGB.
RGB-Haare. Yo, jetzt erinnere ich mich, Xbox hat doch am 1. April, glaube ich, einen Xbox Series X Kühlschrank vorgestellt. Das war ein Prank, aber der war real. Und dann verkaufen sie diesen Prank aber in Wirklichkeit. Und er sieht gut aus, aber leider ist es ein ziemlich lauter Kühlschrank.
Time to glow up with the all-new Razor Rapunzel Chroma Hair Dye.
They took it one step further with a mobile app that would apparently change hair color on command. And according to their website, there's a chance it could take over your consciousness.
Ich würde sowas fühlen. Also wenn Cyberpunk 2077 ein Haar-DLC hat mit RGB-Haaren, ich würde es feiern.
Now, it's just like how you could reverse the roles in Ark's Dinosaur mode. This game is all about hunting and taming dinos in a primal wasteland. So when the devs announced Ark Survival Devolved, it was a little different. You'd become a dinosaur and tame humans instead, saddling up to ride your favorite person, which looked insanely derpy, but sadly, this prank never released. That's unlike the greatest troll in Rocket League that pretended to be an accidental leak.
Was? Ein aus Versehener Leak von Rocket League? Das hat sich doppelt gereimt. Wann war das gemacht? 2022, also letztes Jahr. Oh Gott. Das heißt, ich habe es verpasst. Also ich weiß auf jeden Fall, diese Rage-Quit-Prank, der war ziemlich interessant. Aber was ist das hier?
Accidental leak. They're known for adding famous cars as DLC, but when April 1st came around, you'd see a work-in-progress mode called Third Wheel, and it even came with an unfinished trailer.
Yo, einfach ein Dreiradauto, was sich überschlägt jedes Mal, wenn du um die Kurven fährst. Das ist doch geiler Modus.
It was based on the Reliant Robin,
ja, das Mr. Bean Auto, der Erzfeind von Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean hat dieses Auto gehasst. Jedes Mal ist es umgekippt.
infamous car with 3 wheels that was super dangerous in real life,
Ja.
but it was equally chaotic in the game.
Alter.
Prank that wasn't fooling anyone appeared on Sony's channel back in 2015, announcing their next project, the PlayStation Flow. In
PlayStation
response
Flow?
to Microsoft HoloLens, they revealed the VR swimming goggles, and it was totally ridiculous.
Oh my god! This is amazing!
People already hate water levels in games, so they made it 10
Yo, warte, ihr macht eine VR-Brille für Schwimmlevels. Okay.
times more absurd. And if you're wondering who would jump in a pool for one level,
You don't even have to be in a pool to experience it.
Cool.
okay, I almost wish that was real, just like Valheim's fake update that
Hey, ich meine, mit der PlayStation VR 2 und den Controllern könnt ihr das eigentlich auch machen, oder?
turned it from a Viking survival game to Deer Simulator.
Ein Rehsimulator.
And if you're wondering whether people actually fall for April Fool's jokes, the replies tell you everything. Something fans have been wanting for years is a Dark Souls film. You gotta admit, it'd be pretty cool. So when Bandai Namco revealed
Dark
the
Souls
trailer
film wär
for
cool.
Dark Souls 3 the movie, people went crazy, only to realize it was a parody of classic 80s films.
Es war einfach nur eine Parodie an 80er-Jahre-Filme.
Available on VHS on April 12th.
As for the developers of Control, they took it to another level when they created an entire game just for April Fools. It was exclusive to the original PlayStation from 1995, and because of that, the graphics were downgraded, but it looked exactly like a game from the 90s. The only
Das ist ja cool. Also die haben eigenes Spiel entwickelt für den 1. April. Wie cool. War das gratis?
problem, it wasn't even real. Now you could
Oh.
play Apex Legends, and their prank was so fun that players begged it to stay. For years, a huge dino known as Nessie has been on the Apex map, so when these gross-looking eggs appeared, it was clearly part of the story. Well, that's until you burst it open and found a pistol called Mozambique Nessie, and instead of bullets, it shot baby dinosaurs that attacked enemies, and it caused total
Wie
chaos.
geil.
For those who play a little too much, HyperX had the perfect solution, revealing their next set of keycaps that had grass on them.
Touch some grass. Und hier Keycaps mit Gras drauf. Das ist cool. Das ist ein cooler Prank.
So, you know, you could touch grass. The post blew up and everyone was rushing to pre-order it.
Ey, im Ernst. HyperX, bitte macht sowas. Wirklich, for real. Macht bitte sowas. Es kann auch Kunstgras sein. Es ist völlig egal sein, ob es Kunstrasen ist oder so. Macht sowas. Es wird Leute geben, die das kaufen. Es wird Leute geben. Glaubt mir.
only for the purchase link to go straight to YouTube as you're hit with Rick Astley for extra shame. Kinda reminds me of the Payday 2 update that made people think a Pokemon trainer was coming to the game. It sounds pretty hard to do a Nintendo collab, which is why this skin turned out to be Cash Ketchum. There's also a square Pokeball grenade and a taser based off Pikachu, so it's obviously one huge middle finger to Nintendo. By now, we're already expecting everything on April 1st to be fake, and there's nothing scarier than clicking a suspicious link that is 100% a Rick roll. That's when Sonic took this idea and flipped it, deciding to prank people who are being cautious on April Fools with the Sonic Collection.
The Sonic Collection.
Expecting it to be an obvious joke,
Oh, Sonic war ja dieses Meme von Sonic. Das war ja die schlecht gezeichnete Version von Sonic.
tons of fans moved on with
Oh, die Comic Sans Schrift da unten, die gibt dem Ganzen nochmal richtig den Rest.
their day, refusing to fall for it. But little did they know it was totally real, just as the link told them.
Was? Das war kein Joke? Das war real?
Someone else who embraced the memes is For Honor, when the April 1st update made the game unplayable for a whole day. Ubisoft have a running joke of adding rabbits into their game, and this time they replaced everyone. I mean, you couldn't even fight normal
Oh
enemies.
mein
It was
Gott.
a complete takeover. That's
Wie
just like
geil.
how War Thunder was invaded by the most unexpected creature in 2014. You spend most of your time flying in the air, so when players look down and saw
What? Einfach eine Riesenschnecke ist in dieser Map gespawnt. Was ist denn mit diesen ganzen Riesenkreaturen, die am 1. April kommen? Ey, wenn ihr sowas machen könnt, macht das doch bitte permanent als Modus. Die Attacke der Riesenschnecken. Ey, das wird so cool.
a Godzilla style, it was pretty confusing, especially when this thing started shooting lightning from its eyes. Speaking
Yo.
of crazy weapons, Naraka Blade Point pranked everyone with the announcement of a new item, the Twin Tails. Instead of attacking enemies with weapons, this would let you whip your hair back and forth to take them out. And I mean,
Einfach die Haare als Attacke nutzen. Hey, ist doch eigentlich voll das geniale Konzept. Macht einen Superhelden mit solchen Haaren und die man als Waffe benutzen kann. Hey, das wäre ja voll cool.
look how derpy this is.
Das wäre cool. Und plötzlich hat er eine Glatze.
So while we're on the topic of wacky
Okay.
games, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is designed to look buggy, and some people didn't understand this, calling the game glitchy and unpolished. So to poke fun at them even more, the devs announced a real DLC pack called the Bug DLC,
Die haben ein echtes DLC gemacht. Ein Bug-DLC mit allen Bugs, die bekannt waren, oder?
adding 11 new glitches to mess around with. They have to say the community loved it, and it's still playable years later. Let me tell you, Fortnite's April Fool's prank
Was? Fortnite hat auch was gebracht? Bin mal gespannt.
was responsible for a world record amount of rage quits. Without telling anyone, the devs changed impulse grenades to have 10 times more power, causing people to launch themselves straight to their death. They
Was? Impulsgranaten sind 10-mal stärker als sonst an diesem Tag gewesen. Impulsgranaten. Oh, die Impulsgranaten. Jo, die waren ja ziemlich schwach am Anfang, ne? Die sind sehr früh aus dem Spiel, glaube ich, rausgeflogen.
also added super jump to boogie bombs, so all the tryhards wanting an easy kill were caught off guard. Now they weren't as confused as Minecraft players in the April Fool's 2014 update that is still famous to this day. Opening the game, they noticed that every single button had a new sound, and it was about to create the most annoying 24 hours in history.
Okay, alles klar. Jedes Geräusch wurde durch ein zufälliges Geräusch in Minecraft ausgetauscht. Hört mal
You
hin.
know, you know.
No! Cluck, 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 cluck. Chicken car. Chicken car.
Now it's not just developers that make the
Wie geil, wie geil.
best April Fool's jokes. IGN has been creating fake trailers
Yo, IGN hat echt einen geilen Aprilscherz gemacht. Letztes Jahr. Ich dachte, das wäre real. Da ging es darum, dass Nintendo GameCube-Spiele, glaube ich, auf die Switch kommen. Dann ging es aber weiter und es wurde immer absurder.
for years, and they still convince people to this day. When Titanfall came out, they posted a video for the Optimus Prime DLC, and it went mega viral. I mean, nothing sounds more perfect than Transformers in a mech game. A little too perfect to be true, and that wouldn't be the last time they fooled everyone. In 2008, they dropped a trailer for the Legend of Zelda movie, and it was so well made, the entire internet fell for it. When we disclosed that it was April Fool's, there was just so much anger. It was worse than if you gave a popular game a rating lower than people were expecting. You can only imagine what the backlash was like.
Boah, das sieht so gut aus eigentlich. Ey, am 1. April machen die Leute so kreative Sachen, die einfach krasser sind als alles andere. Und dann weiß man, die Community will aber diese ganzen Sachen haben. Sie will sowas. Also macht es, traut euch, Leute, traut euch diese ganzen Pranks bitte zu machen. Es braucht sowas in der heutigen Zeit. Ich will es sehen.
But those were April Fool's Easter
Aber ja, Leute, damit sind wir auf jeden Fall am Ende des Videos angekommen und schreibt mir in die Kommentare, habt ihr noch einen anderen Aprilscherz aus irgendeinem Videospiel, das ihr kennt, mitbekommen? Schreibt es doch gerne in die Kommentare. An der Stelle würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns im nächsten Video wieder. Lasst ein Like da, abonniert den Kanal, haut rein, ID ist raus und ciao.